Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. For Game 3 of the ALCS, the Guardians allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 2-1. They will take a 3-0 series lead into Game 4. The Phillies combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Giants 3-2. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all postseason long.
Please come on and blow your horn. Whoa, blue. Please come on and blow your horn.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And as we get set for Game 5, Chris, it seems like this series could still have a few twists and turns in it.
Well, being down 3-1, calling it a do-or-die game is no exaggeration, but these situations tell us a lot about a team's character, and for some teams, it brings out their absolute best, but for others, it kind of proved to be an overwhelming scenario to face, and so we'll see how they show up here today.
And we'll also get to see what kind of killer instinct they have on the other side. Some teams can get a little too relaxed when they're so comfortably in the driver's seat. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the mound in this one, Reese Olson.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And here is Sebastian Rocha.
For San Francisco, the designated hitter, number 8.
And a pitch. That's in there. And here we go in Game 5. And that one is lifted in the air. And there's one away. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. Now with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another. And a pitch. Ball one there.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
The next offering misses. 2-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
And there's the strike. 1-1. And that one hammered. Melendez moving back. And forget it. He powers one out to right field. The Giants score first. It's 1-0.
His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
So 2 away with nobody on. Francisco Alvarez, the next to hit. Next pitch is popped up. Sosa makes the catch, and that'll do it. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, so here's the lefty, Kyle Harrison.
Well, Boog, along with great stuff that he has consistency. I mean, this guy's got a proven track record. You know when he takes the ball and goes out there to compete, he's going to give you everything he's got. Unload the tank, try to pitch deep into the ball game, and he almost always finds a way to make it very tough on opposing lineups, even when he doesn't have his best stuff, and that is the mark of a true competitor.
Here's the veteran shortstop, Trey Turner. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And there's a strike. Saying he's not just one of the fastest guys in the game, but also Trey Turner. How about those slides? Pretty cool looking.
Yeah, a natural slip and slide out there on the field. And one thing that speaks to me is that he doesn't decelerate a whole lot when he's in top speed going into that slide, because he goes through the bag and can end up on his feet all in one motion.
And he deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. That one missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And here it comes. Got him. And that's the first out.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Blake Sable in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Harrison, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. The pitch. And that one almost got him. And now the lefty. And it is 2-1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Left-hand batter waits. That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. And time now for the Phillies lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Phillies go down quietly in the inning, and it remains 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Thairo Estrada to the plate.
Second baseman.
The right-hander back to work. This one high in the air to left center. Anderle gliding to his right and makes the grab. 1 away. And here's the first baseman, Luis Toribio. That's in there. Strike 1. Olsen certainly has electric stuff, considered by many to be a strikeout pitcher. He might not be at the top level in that category, but strikeout's a big part of his game. Strike 2.
And he doesn't beat himself. I mean, he's going to throw strikes. He's not going to issue many free passes, and he's going to keep the ball in the ballpark.
Next offering misses, and the count 1-2.
So when you look at that, he's not completely preventing guys from hitting home runs, but he's so consistent that you look up. By the time he gives the ball over, it's the 6th or 7th inning, and there's 1 or 2 runs on the board at most.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Two down, nobody on. There's a swing and a miss.
1-1.
That one ran inside, almost got him. The 2-1. And that one fouled off.
He's mixing his pitches really well late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Stays alive. Pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Giants go down quietly. They lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
The first baseman.
Harrison back to work. Good eye right there. And another ball. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent. So you got to stay ready up there.
What do you got?
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And he went around, according to Patrick Johnson. The wind of the pitch. fouls one off. 2-2. The line to kick the pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Oh, that's going to leave a mark. Ryan Mountcastle hits one out. His second home run of the series. It's 1-1.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And now here is Justin Foscue. That one misses in the dirt. Tied up here in the early going. That one down the line, and it stays fair.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
MJ Melendez getting ready to hit. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Foscue gets his lead at first with nobody out. And it's 1-1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And that's downstairs and outside. Here's a 2-1. That one in there across the letters.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Got him looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees. Here's the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
The 1-0. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. Next pitch is outside. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. But a run scores in the inning as this solo home run ties things up. All even now at 1-1. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started, and digging in for San Francisco, number 40. Olsen back to work. Hard hit to third. Whips it to Mountcastle. 1 up, 1 down. And up next for the Giants, Cal Conley. Conley measures 5 feet 10 inches, 23 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2021. Strike 1. Liner, base hit.
He was all over that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Sebastian Rocha, the next Giant to hit. He's 0 for 1. Over to first, and he's saved. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. And that one in the air, center field. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 away. Blake Dalton, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Dalton batting second in today's lineup, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And the righty deals. Runner on the go. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Ground ball up the middle. They get the force. That's out number 3. 1 left for San Francisco. Still tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning, and digging in for Philadelphia, Elliot Ramos. And the pitch. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. That's in there, and it's 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Number 82 stands in for the Phillies. And that's in there for strike 1. Just missed. Ground ball left side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Singy, how about this? From 2019 through 2022, Trey Turner had a higher slugging percentage than Carlos Correa, Corey Seager, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and Ronald Acuna. Turner stands in now and watches strike 1. That one misses, and now it's even 1-1. Late with the swing there. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. And now 2-2. Two now. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Phillies down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Start of the 4th, and digging in for San Francisco, Kyle Wade. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Anderle hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Francisco Alvarez, the next Giant to hit. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
One down. Tyro Estrada will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Ball 1, no strikes. Runner leads away at second. Just missed.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 1 out and a runner at second. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Melendez makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Up next is the first baseman,
Luis Toribio, the next Giant to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes Alvarez around third. Safe. He beats it. It's 2-1.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So 2 down, and stepping in is the speedy Leody Taveras. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one not close, and that's ball 1. That misses off the outside edge. Good hitters count the 2-0. Foul ball. Two and one now. Swung on, belted. Anderle ranging back some more. And it's caught just in front of the wall. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Bottom 4. So here's the Phillies DH, Blake Sable. The wind and the pitch. Swings through that one.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
0-1 now. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
You know, these Phils showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch. That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I'll tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
And the batter now, Roman Anderle. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. At the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. He's already homered here in this one. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Anderle leads off first with 1 away. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And that one moves his feet. Kicks and deals. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now for the Phillies, Justin Foscue. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In there, and it's 0-1. Here comes a pitch. That's out to center field. Tavares settles under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. 1 left for Philadelphia.